EA, I'm not gonna lie, has not had the best track record when it comes to making games either fun, fair, or, you know, with Battlefront and how that happened and all those microtransactions that EA constantly put in all their games. But with Battlefield 6, obviously people are going crazy about the beta. I'm going crazy about the beta. I got Black Ops 6 and I was not happy with it. And I was just like, yo, first person shooters are just not for me. So I stayed to my story games, I stayed to Destiny, and I'm not even having fun with that because that's a whole show in and of itself. But Battlefield 6 is doing something that games used to do, and honestly, you don't see that much anymore. There's a lot of games that were back in the day, like, and this is the Unk in me talking. Modern Warfare 2, Modern Warfare 3, Black Ops 2. Those games, they would drop and that's it. There would be no battle pass. Yeah, maybe there would be some DLC, but that's it. There would just be the game, or Battlefield 3 and Battlefield 4. Unfortunately, I've never played those games. From what I've heard, people are calling those like the best Battlefield games ever. And I think there's a reason for that. Games used to be, if you were playing a fighting game back in the day, if you were playing, let's say Ninja Storm 3 Full Burst, right? That's one I played as a kid a lot when I was in high school. Yo, back in the day, you'd have to go through the story and unlock everybody. Nowadays, if you go to the new games, you would have to buy, like, I think it's like in Street Fighter 6 or whatever, where you would have to buy the characters to use them. You'd pay a $60-$70 game for characters that you'd have to buy, which is insane. It's just like, why do that? Why are you like screwing over the people that are, you know, trying to buy your game and enjoy it? And I think there's a reason for that. It's because a lot of games nowadays think that Battle Pass is the way to go. Like, that's how you make a game fun, by giving somebody a reason to keep on playing constantly and giving them a reason to log in every day. But I think there's a problem with that. Or let's say Call of Duty, how they have Battle Pass, and that's pretty much all the game is. Because I'm not gonna lie, Call of Duty now, I think it was like whatever the most recent Black Ops Call of Duty is. There was a bunch of things online that I've seen, like you guys could look more in depth, honestly, but I'm gonna talk about it briefly. If you play enough games, then eventually they would put you in a pool of people as good or if not better than you. And then in order to get into like unmatched made lobbies, and if you bought skins, you would get put in better lobbies. And also, like, your bullets wouldn't register and your bullets wouldn't do as much damage as they were supposed to, which was so just like how I'm playing right now, bro. Oh my god, honestly, that got me so upset, because it's just like, how are you gonna make your game? Oh no, he got cooked. Oh, yo, bro, I'm not it, bro. I'm not that guy. And honestly, for a lot of players, I don't think they'd enjoy being like played with. I think if somebody spends $60, $70, $80 on a video game, they want to be able to have fun playing the video game. I think that's where EA right now is. They're letting the director, whoever the guy, I don't know this guy's name, I'm gonna put it up on the screen. Like, he's cooking because he's bringing back what fans want. Battlefield 3 and 4, from what I heard, obviously these games were super fun, but it's bringing back what people used to like in video games. It was just fun. Yeah, this game has a few little things that people didn't like about it, or like has little glitches and stuff, but I think that's fine. Having a glitch in a game is fine. Like, it's a beta. It's not supposed to be perfect. Bro, I'm not doing anything right now. Companies are just thinking that, oh, if we put a battle pass, you don't have to have fun in the game. The game will be fun by getting stuff. And I think a lot of companies are thinking with their wallets and not with their heads. Like, if you make a game fun, people are gonna want to keep playing it. People are gonna want to stay and keep playing and pay more money if you have more DLC and stuff. Like, people want to have a reason to play a game. And if it's just for, you know, battle pass stuff, it's not worth it. This all started honestly with Fortnite, because Fortnite did this thing with battle pass. Every company was like, yo, everybody gotta be on the battle pass. Everybody gotta, you know, do this thing because it's a big money maker. A lot of companies forget, like, it wasn't the battle pass that made the game fun. In the beginning, Fortnite was just a fun game. Like, it was a new, different experience that people enjoy, and they had something that allowed them to get more stuff and gave them a reason to play more. It was just like, it was like icing on the cake. It was more of what they already enjoyed, not more garbage that they didn't want to deal with. And I think this is something that Battlefield is doing well. They're just making a game that's fun. Oh, damn, you got domed, bro. I used to play Modern Warfare 2019 so much because it was such a fun game. And it just so happened to have Warzone. And then they started, I'm not gonna lie, like the other Call of Duties, I didn't even buy them. I didn't buy Modern Warfare 2, the remake or the remaster, whatever the fuck. I didn't buy Modern Warfare 3, and Call of Duty has just been dying down because it's just not fun anymore. It used to be a fun game. This is something I heard somebody else say online, so this is not a completely original thought, but I do agree with it. Not every game needs to have a battle pass. Not every game needs to have a ranked mode. Games should be just games. Fun. The reason to log in every day is because the game is fun. The game is enjoyable to play. And I think a lot of games are forgetting that games are meant to be games. They're meant to be played. You should be having a good time playing them. And not everything needs to have a battle pass. Not everything needs to have a ranked mode. Cause like, yo, most people that play video games are casuals. That's why me personally, I play a lot of story games. Like, yo, I played God of War 2018, the whole thing twice because it's a long game, bro. But that's like at least 100 and something hours. And I did all the side missions and everything. And I had fun playing that game. I buy Call of Duty or whatever and I play a couple hours and I'm like, yo, bro, I really should not have bought the game. And it makes me not want to buy the next game. Cause like so many games are doing like, yo, let me do Call of Duty 2019, 2020, 2021, and just recycling garbage that people just don't want to play. And I know this is something people have said so many times before, bro. Like I feel old just saying this because this has been said so many times. But so many people are buying these games that are garbage because it's out of habit, because there's no good games to play and all the good games are super old. The other day, like I had family come over. It was a cousin of mine that I used to play OD Modern Warfare 3 with, and the game used to be so fucking fun, and I had mad fun playing a game that's over 10 years old. The games used to be fun. Obviously it wasn't as fun playing games that had server issues and all that stuff, but the games just used to be fun. All right, don't all right, bro, damn. All right, Conquest is not it for me, and you know what, I think Battlefield is coming to that. It's just being fun. Obviously, they still have the chance to kind of mess things up and, you know, do things that people don't want them to do, like adding a battle pass or doing all this little sneaky shit that EA usually does. With the way Battlefield is playing out right now, I feel like if they continue, just if you let the game be fun and don't have any of this battle pass stuff and just make the core game enjoyable, people want to just have fun and enjoy themselves. But at the end of the day, if you want people to buy your game and spend more money, you have to make the core of the game fun. So then if you do add a battle pass or whatever, they're like, yo, I get to play a game that I'm having a lot of fun with and I get more stuff just from playing the game, then people will have a reason to play. People will have a reason to come back because they're enjoying themselves. That's the thing. I think battle pass stuff is fine if the game is fun. If Fortnite was as fun as it used to be, then great. But that's the thing. The game has become so sweaty and so competitive, people don't want to play it anymore. And I think that's why people are like, yo, we don't want a competitive version. Because it's just like, if people want to play competitive games, they can just play the competitive games that are out there already, like Fortnite, like Call of Duty's ranked or whatever. And I think that's why people like XQC were saying, oh, this game needs comp. Like, not every game needs to be competitive. That's why a lot of games like Spider-Man, God of War, Elden Ring, that even though it's hard, it's still fun. People go play these games because it's fun for them. It's fun for them to play games and wanting to enjoy them. And there's nothing wrong with that. When a game like Elden Ring, that is notoriously difficult, drops a DLC for $40, that's basically a fresh new game, people are like, yo, I'm gonna buy Elden Ring. People like Kai are gonna promote it and have fun. Even if they're losing 400,000 times, they're like, yo, this game is fun. And Battlefield is fun. And there's no reason that you need competitive gameplay. There's no reason why you need to have all this crazy stuff in the game, because not every game needs that. Not every game needs to fucking be balls hard. This has been something I've seen a lot of people complain about. I had my takes on it, honestly. For the people that joined my channel after, you know, dropping the bangers, sorry, I've been paying rent. So I haven't been able to have the time to make videos, but I'm probably gonna make more videos on Battlefield because this is one of the few games that I've been having fun with, and it's actually something that I know I can make videos on, that I can get views and, you know, get paid, so then your boy can make more videos. This is gonna be my last point. I still don't trust EA, so I am gonna not buy the game yet. I'm still having fun with the beta, and I'm going to be playing all weekend. But if Battlefield 6 ends up being some cash grab thing at the end, where they add a battle pass, they do a bunch of paywall bullshit, and they do the stuff that they did with, you know, Battlefront, which was having fun, and then everything happened, I'm just not gonna buy the game. So I'm going to personally enjoy the beta and then see the game after a couple weeks or a month, and then see if it's worth buying, because EA is not in anybody's good graces, honestly, but you never know. So guys, do not spend your money on this game unless, you know, you spend some time playing the beta, you spend some time seeing other people's, you know, reactions, concerns, and all that other stuff, so that you know, yo, this game is actually worth buying and it's not just a cash grab. So you spend $600 on one game, which is insane, bro. There's no reason why I should be spending money on fucking virtual currency on VC. There's no reason why I should be getting a battle pass every 2 months. There's no reason for that. A game should just be a game, and you know what? I want to be able to enjoy it. That was such a sexy kill. Damn.